Hey guys, welcome to Grace. This is a Doors-like speedrunning Roblox game, and I haven't played it as much as some Chronic people, but I just wanted to make a short little guide on how, like little tips and tricks on how to beat every entity, because when you know a lot of like tricks and specifically how an entity works, it makes dealing with like all of them at once way easier. So the first encounter you ever have is Carnation. Carnation is the most basic entity there is. All you have to do is try to get in front of him. Always look for yellow arrows. There are the only problem I see with Carnation that players seem to do is whenever there's a lot of entities, players get really rushed and scared of Carnation. Don't be afraid of Carnation. The more entities there are naturally in the game, the longer it takes him to actually reach you. The devs give you plenty of time. Unless you take Carnation as faster, and as a mod, you should be fine. This should never be a concern. Ivory's premise is very simple. When the eye opens, you have to jump. Now this is a lot more simple than people think it is. Ivory is like probably one of the most important entities there is. Plain and simple. I've definitely jumped at the wrong time or been on the ground. When it's on, like I was probably on the ground when he was red, but doesn't care. And then we also have Slight. We'll come with them as we deal with them. I'll start with Slight. Slight's whole gimmick, you can't look at him. The only problem is Slight and Heed, both the eyes, move every time you incorrectly do their condition. Slight here, he would walk forward / towards me, and that can make some tricky spots really tricky. For this next one, I am gonna take Starvation for Slugfish, just to show a couple tricks, because once Slugfish arrives, you have to be instant. Oh, next up, Slugfish. Slugfish is programmed so that you can be safe in every room without fear. Now obviously there are some areas that you need to get to a better place in. For the most part, I have a mod that's making Slugfish faster, but if you see Slugfish just hit a wall, don't even think about it. Some people like pressing on. It's not worth the 2 seconds you save risking dying. I'm going to talk about Elkman for a little bit, and I'll see if I can see him. This might take some editing. Elkman is a line of sight character. If you see him, your screen will start to distort, and then you have to stop looking at him, obviously. The only thing with Elkman typically isn't dangerous unless you're jumping over walls, or in this room. For that room, he was right here. I instantly came around and slid here, so he could stop seeing me. So if I ran forward, straight forward, I would have died. Plain simple. Epic Duck is probably one of the most insufferable flash behind entities. He does come with pretext, but sometimes it's hard to look around and try to flash. You can see the distance between the Epic Duck is coming. It actually will warn you when you need to flash the Epic Duck, which you can use, but I recommend sometimes just taking a break to get out of the way for him. Okay, I see him down here. I'm gonna be conscious of it, be conscious of the next room. So I can see the next room is Heed. Flash. Sarah Heed. We also have Heed. He's pretty simple. You always have to look at him. Never break contact, no matter what. Don't do it. If you break eyesight with Heed, he'll kill you. Dozer, basically, when you see him, you have to crouch and you can't be moving. Biggest tip that isn't used, you have to take your hand off the mouse. You just should. Now, if there's a flash entity, maybe you can. Sure, whatever. He first starts spawning with Carnation, so I'm going to see him in a second here, and I'm ready for it. Crouch. Ivy's coming, and I'm still aware of the epic duck in the back of my mind. I can see him coming. So I'll move, flash epic duck, and start running. So you move pretty fast in comparison to the epic duck. Oh. Next up on our list is going to be Drain. Drain is also a very easy entity. I don't think there's any issue you can ever run into him. You can always see him up ahead, because he's like a black silhouette on your screen. So you can see him on your light. Maybe harder if you're using flashlight, but for the most part, you can always see him. He'll be just start off as a little black silhouette. Oh, come on. Oh, I see him right there. As soon as he starts running, that's when I gotta hit it. You can honestly just spam your light before. You're never punished, really, in the game. Next up is Sorrow. There's your first sip right there. You can hide under doors from Sorrow. And another big one that I'm gonna point out right away. All the hiding spots are Sorrow proof. Like, you can hide from Sorrow in every hiding spot, but all the hiding spots also have places where the door is open, or you're open to the sky. Sorrow only works when rain in the sky, and if it's touching you when, you know, it's all heavy, then that's when it hits you. So I'm just going to crouch under here. Not even going to worry about Carnation. I could talk about Mime. Mime is pretty simple. Mime is, before I start, because he's just gonna immediately follow me. Mime is almost hard to die to. Just beware of walking backwards, obviously. Is he there yet? I think he shows up later. Oh, I can see Mime behind me. I know he's behind me. But I also, like, I walk into him and he just doesn't care. Even if right. Fuck off. Cuckoo shows a random number when he spawns, and that number is when his clock strikes. When his clock strikes, if you're holding an item, you die. So to be more specific, Cuckoo displays a number, he hits that number, and then he closes. And then that's like the death point. You just have to be conscious of that, obviously. Let me see if I can even get a Cuckoo here. I talked about him. Oh, so in 10, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put my block away. There's both the entities gone. Not even about my other. Hey, buddy. Bye. Okay. I'm gonna do Goatman. I don't think I'm gonna get attacked by an entity while I try to do Goatman. The thing with Goatman, there's indicators for where he is. He's above me, or no, he's not. You can hear him. You have to pay attention. He's below me. You can tell by the shadows. It's kind of hard to pick up, but there was like a cone of darkness coming from above me. That's how it was, like, you were supposed to tell, which is easier said than done. Doppel isn't necessarily difficult because he typically spawns like halfway in the run, give or take. His basic premise is if he's a little entity that follows you around, and if he touches you, all your controls get reversed, which in this game really basically translates to he kills you. I would be very impressed if you could. I have survived doppel attacks, but mostly because I've just sat there and let him run out. But it's a very short window. Oh, little text message behind me. I know it is. I heard him come back online. In puzzle rooms is where you really have to watch out for him, or if you're just slow in a section. So if I ever like wall kick backwards, I'm dead. There it is. I'm gonna get hit by him here. All my controls are reversed. It's impossible to see anything. It doesn't last forever, but definitely uncomfortable. Like that was a pretty good chunk of time. Next up we have Rue. Rue is a difficult one, but is on the more manageable side. Rue is like a constant threat. Because how Rue works is going to be a little indicator in front of me, and then when it gets to red, I have to turn around and flash. But if I'm in a situation where I can't flash, I'm scared, I can just look at Rue and Rue will stop moving. Like say you're in a puzzle room and you're not sure, you just have to look. Like Rue's going to slowly catch up to me. It's like, oh, here she is. I have a little bit of time for myself. Litany. Litany's pretty simple. They have like 3 checks. They have 3 eyes, all of them open, and if you're not crouched or sliding, when that eye opens, you die. It sounds easy, and honestly, it probably is easier than I give it credit for. But it's just, I always mess up on one of the eyes when I think I'm safe. And I need to uncrouch. Like, it's just habit for me to crouch and re-crouch all the time. So just asking me to permanently stay crouched or figure out the timing of the eyes just sucks. Like, I know I'm safe now. I have to start crouching. Just stay flash red before doing it. It's not as hard as I complain. I just don't like Litany. Litany just makes me mad because I die to it so easily. As a lot of the other entities are more forgiving how they are worked. Not Litany. 1, 2, 3, really fast. Only tip, played Steel Toe. Steel Toe's like the only good counter to Litany. And for the very last entity, one of the more unique ones, I'll say, the Doombringer. Doombringer randomly appears during your run in your hotbar, making a complete unique item. Before I get one, the only major tip I have, I got one, is to not use this with entities you have to flash. Like, don't use this with Drain, or Irie, or not Irie, sorry, Rue, any of that. So, Doombringer is a little item. Well, I mean, he's a rat. He's an item that passively gets angry at you and you have to pet to calm down. So he turns red in my hotbar. I'll demonstrate without dying, hopefully. And then like that's like you have to hit it. Or else he's gonna explode. Nope. You can also hold him out because like you don't really need your light for much technically. Doombringer, do the honors. But this has been my little tutorial on all the different entities in Grace, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.